My social media feed stopped being mine a long time ago. Algorithms keep pushing me stories of people whose path I never crossed in life. Sometimes I think of this as one of the ways to step out of my bubble. Just last weekend, my eye caught a selfie of a couple in casual shirts posted in a Photoshop hobby group that I never saw before. This is the only photo of our wedding day. Could you please put me in a white dress with a veil and my husband in a suit? Under those posts, I saw dozens of artificially generated versions of the couple in wedding dress, kindly offered by strangers. Now, they will have memories of a day that never happened. Here is a photo of my paralyzed daughter. I would like to get a picture of her walking. My son was killed, and we have no photo together. Please merge our portraits into one. Sometimes reality becomes so unbearable that we have learned how to replace it. A few clicks with a mouse, a carefully written AI prompt, and a new reality is here. This reality needs no event. It needs no witnesses. A skilled user and a grateful audience are enough. But what if all this is not a compounded drug for one wounded heart, but a factory of producing alternative reality on industrial scale? Then authoritarian propaganda, bot farms, and synthetic videos become an invisible front line, one with real aggressors, real budgets, and real victims. In this fight, Russian network Pravda generates millions of artificial articles about Ukraine, not for readers, but to train AI on Russian narratives, so its users will later repeat them as their own. In Taiwan, hundreds of thousands of accounts turned to be out Russian bot farm, created to silence the voice of democracy. Sometimes the front is not on the ground because it's a content moderator who decides where to draw it. In Ethiopia, a fake social media post cost professor his life. His family asked multiple times to take the post down, but the platform refused. Of the 90 languages spoken in Ethiopia, the platform speaks only 3. Faced with an existential threat, the human brain offers a limited set of responses. What the body answers by instinct, the journalist and the intellectual must answer by choice. And this choice is never personal, and it's never free. Step by step, small compromises, each one innocent on its own, none one connected to the next, build the reality no one wanted. 60 years ago, Alfred Kahn called this the tyranny of small decisions. We can keep searching for balance, giving airtime both to the one who attacks and one who resists. We can stop writing about what is hard because the audiences are tired and 4 of 10 users avoid news. But can media still translate the reality into a language in which the future speaks with us? For the sake of our tomorrow, where the teachers can teach, Historians can research. Prosecutors can prosecute. Writers can write. And filmmakers can make films standing on truth. We have to fight for this truth. The battle for truth is our decisive battle. And we can only win it if we find courage to look at the reality built by algorithm and say, this story never happened. The happiness of the couple on their wedding day, like mother's love for her son, is real. The photograph is not. Think back to what frightened you most in your childhood. The darkness in the room, the monster under your bed, or maybe the moment when an adult let go your hand in a busy market, and for 1 second you felt helpless and alone. A child's fear has one mercy. It always ends. An adult comes in, turns on the light, holds us close, takes our hand, and walks us out. But what do we do now when the threat is real and there are no other grown-ups left? To become an adult is to realize that now it's my turn to reach out a hand to someone helpless. That the monsters under my bed will not disappear until I open my eyes and dare to meet their gaze. That the darkness in the room will not end until I turn on the light. In 1799, Francisco de Goya published a series of etchings called Los Caprichos. The 43rd in the series was meant to be called the universal language. Instead, it came out into the world under a different name. The sleep of reason produces monsters. The monsters do not come to a sleeping mind. The mind that is asleep creates them on their own. The enemy of democracies is not only the names of dictators. The enemy is also indifferent citizens who have lost their moral compass. And societies they form, the purest expression of political inertia. People who let their minds fall asleep individually and collectively. They want to avoid the truth. But ignorance has no excuse. It only creates an illusion of safety. It lulls us to sleep. But do not let yourselves drift off. It's time to turn on the light. Thank you.